Hey guys, this is Mizzy from Mizzy Creations, and first of all, I would just like to say thank you to everyone who has already subscribed to my channel and who has liked or shared my videos. You guys rock. So I've already done 2 videos where I explain how you can create your very own designs for your adult coloring book pages, whether it be by hand or on the computer. So for this video, I figured that I would show you guys how you can sell your designs. I'm working out in my garden today, and there's like these little gnats all over the place. I don't know if they're coming on the screen, but I can actually see them on my lens. So as long as you follow 2 simple rules, you should have no problem selling your artwork online. And those rules are, you have to make sure that your files are formatted to fit in 8.5 inches by 11 inches so that when someone downloads it, they could print it out with no problem and it won't ruin the design. The other rule is you have to make sure that the design is totally yours. You can't steal something off of Google and claim it as your own. You'll save yourself some trouble in the long run because you don't want somebody finding your work and saying, hey, that's actually mine, and then you're in a lot of trouble. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is set up an online shop. Now if you already have an online shop, then cool, you're ahead of the game. But if you don't have one, definitely take the time to research online websites that will let you be the owner of a shop, and it will let you sell anything you want, but especially digital files. That's very important for this. Now when you're choosing a shop, it's very important to compare and contrast multiple shops and shop websites and make sure that it fits every need that you have. And if you find a website that will say like they take 40% of your sale, then don't go for that. I personally use Etsy, and the reason why I use Etsy is because they only take like something like 3.5% of your sale price, and then they only charge you 20 cents a month per listing. So in other words, you could have 5 items for sale for only $1 a month. It's really cheap. It's a really cheap website to go with, and it's extremely popular. There's lots of people on there, and there's lots of people buying from there, so I definitely recommend Etsy. So once you have your shop made, make sure it is super attractive. You want to make sure that when people click on your page, they want to stay on your page because they like the color schemes, they like your graphics, they like your About Me sections. People actually like will look through all of that stuff. So make sure that it is as attractive as possible. So now you're ready to upload your files. Make sure that it is a common file type, like a PDF, because you don't want to give them like a JPEG image. That might actually lose quality during the uploading and then downloading to their computer. And again, it must be 11 by 8.5 inches. Now when you make your listing for your adult coloring book page, it is a good idea to have a thumbnail that is actually pretty small and like less quality than the original artwork, and then put your name across it so that this way people can still see the design, but they can't steal your design. And then like in your description, just say the actual file that you buy will be a full size, full quality, and will not have the watermark over it. So whenever I advertise my coloring book pages, I usually will upload 2 photos. One will be the thumbnail, like I just explained before, where it's a smaller quality with the watermark. But then another one will actually be, I will print it out myself and start coloring it in. And then I will actually upload a photo of me with my hand on it with the pencil. It just gives your customers a more realistic feel that they could actually print this and use it. Now you definitely have to price your products fairly. Anyone could go to a craft store and buy an adult coloring book that has 50 pages in it for $5, or sometimes cheaper, it might be on sale. So it doesn't make sense then for you to post one of your designs for $2 each. That's kind of ridiculous. Now I'm not at all saying that you need to shortchange yourself, because that's not the case. What I mean is, I came across a sketch of a frog today, and it was just a frog, nothing, no background, nothing, just a frog, and somebody had it listed for like $2.50 on Etsy. And I was like, I can go to Google and probably find a better image for free. And it's always good to consider selling a multi-pack so that the person feels like they're getting more for their money, because they are. But also, if you were to do that, then people would have no problem paying, $2 to $5 for it. And make sure your customer knows what they are buying. A lot of people don't read the descriptions, so a good idea is to write in the title, at the end of the title, digital download, because you don't want someone buying it thinking that you are going to mail them the pages that you print out for them. So to go along with that would be to use very common and very relative but simple keywords when you're listing your item. So when you go to list an item, the shop will usually ask you to add some keywords so that when people go to search for those keywords, you come up in the listing. Some good examples of keywords for these types of listings would be adult coloring, coloring book, coloring, PDF file, digital download, things like that. So now that your shop is all set and ready to go and you have things listed on there, your next thing is to promote yourself. What I do is I promote myself on my own social media sites. I have my personal Facebook page where I'll just post my link, and then I have a Facebook page dedicated just to my shop so that I could post on there as much as I want. I'm not bothering everyone on my personal page. And then I use hashtags that are all like relevant stuff, and a good thing to do is make an Instagram. Instagram is amazing because, first of all, it's insanely popular. Second of all, you could use all sorts of hashtags to get yourself on everyone's feed, and then you can't really like click on the photo and blow it up bigger and save it. So you can advertise your own designs, and people can't really steal it on there. If they do, it's just going to be terrible quality. So there's tons of unique ways to advertise yourself, but you definitely have to take the time each day to do so, because if you don't, you're not going to gain popularity, people aren't going to know your name, you're not going to make any sales. Okay, so let's say you did all this stuff and you finally have a customer. Make sure that you actually talk to them and communicate, keep the line of communication open, thank them for their purchase, make them feel like they made a difference in your life, because they did, they gave you money. Alright guys, thanks for checking out my video. Please subscribe to my channel and let me know if my tips have helped you in any way. Thank you!